Good morning, my name is Mofeni. I'm with my colleagues, Aofengwe, Liuma, Relebugile, and Michelle. The company that we selected is DSTV. DSTV is a satellite television provider in Africa owned by MultiChoice. We are going to be discussing its current challenges and suggest innovative solutions as to how DSTV can solve those problems. I will now be handing over to my colleague, Aofengwe.
Good day. As my colleague has already mentioned, I am Haufe Museleke, and I'll be taking you through the performance issues of DSTV. So, to come up with the problems that DSTV is currently facing, we use the fishbone diagram. The fishbone diagram was developed by Kaoru Ishikawa in the 1940s. It is an analytic framework that helps with the visualization of different factors contributing to a problem. Below is the diagram that we used. So here we have the diagram. Here we have the diagram. This diagram, the framework helped us to come up with the problems that it's facing and the root causes of these problems. So the problems that we have is product cannibalization, competition, macroeconomic and regulatory environment, technical issues, and rigid subscription model. Now, to explain the diagram, competition, increasing competition. DSTV is currently facing competition from online streaming platforms like Netflix, Disney Plus, and Amazon Prime Video because they are way cheaper and have no technical issues. So people are bound to choose the streaming platforms. Macroeconomic and regulatory environment. Factors such as inflation and depreciation of currency, like the one that you're experiencing going through in Botswana, are the ones that affect the number of subscribers for DSTV, because when there are these issues, they deter people from prioritizing entertainment subscriptions like DSTV. Technical issues. DSTV has technical issues of quality installation and installation that is weather-based, in the sense that when it's usually raining or when it is windy, there's usually no signal for the network. Product cannibalization. Showmax subscribers increased at the expense of DSTV by 44%, while DSTV subscribers dropped by 8%, which shows that instead of it being more competitive and offering more diversity, people are now migrating to Showmax because it is cheaper and has no technical issues. And then rigid subscription model. Packages are not customizable. They usually offer premium packages at very expensive prices, and they usually only make money during major sports events. And then after that, people no longer subscribe, which makes it to have fluctuations in profit. I'll now be handing over to Lioma to explain innovative solution. Thank you.
Good morning and thank you. My name is Lioma Kadisa, as my group mate has already mentioned, and I'll be talking about the innovative solutions. So in order to save DSTV's market position, DSTV needs to embrace new technical innovations. This could be frameworks like the Scamper framework. So the Scamper framework has 7 thought-provoking questions, which are substitute, combine, adapt, modify, put to another use, eliminate, and reverse. These questions help generate creative user-driven solutions and also modify and improve the product or the service. So the first step being the substitute element. This element replaces rigid subscriptions with flexible micro options, whereby it lets users pay for what they want to watch, which is ideal for low-income markets. And this boosts satisfaction and customer retention. We have the combine element. Here we can match satellite and streaming into a hybrid video demand model, HVOD. And this, users can pre-download shows using satellite for offline viewing. And by this, this, it improves convenience and bypasses internet issues. Next, we have the adapt element. Here, we can localize content to reflect African cultures and languages. Partner with local creators, filmmakers, and schools to build, to come up with content that is centered around our region or local. And this builds loyalty and supports region creativity. Next, we have the modify element. Here, we can upgrade the DSTV Stream app to improve users' experience by using AI features to study viewer behavior and analyze what they like to watch and create a personalized recommendation through the AI algorithm. Hence, which enables, and also we will have multi-device synchronization where you can pause on your TV and continue the same show on your laptop or mobile device. We have the other method is the put to another use. We reuse DSTV satellite infrastructure for Wi-Fi or learning hubs. This positions DSTV as a community partner as it expands internet access and supports social responsibility goals, CSR goals. Then next we have the eliminate method. We remove outdated repetitive channels to free up bandwidth used to fund, and then use that money to for savings to fund fresh content. We can also collaborate with YouTubers and influencers to get more customers and more viewing streams. And then the last step is the reverse. Here we can shift from top down to user-driven content programming, add polls and voting features to user input. This increases engagement and emotional connection from the viewers. Thank you. I'll hand over to the next helping.
Good morning. My name is Relebohile and I'll be going through the recommendation. So with the first one, because DSTV has a problem of always playing the same programs and they are not updated, the first one we went for content modernization and providing exclusive programming. So because they always play the same old things we've watched a million times, we decided that they should work with other companies, production companies, especially in Africa, so that there's a large variety of things that people can watch, and also we can use the data analytics to target the relevant genres. So then on the second one, it is improved user experience and innovation platforms. Even though DSTV does have an app called DSTV Now, it needs a lot more improvements, such as being able to download the videos, using the same account on multiple devices, and also continuing on those other devices if you use one device. The third one is introducing a flexible subscription model. DSTV only has about 3 subscription models they have, which is a bit limiting, and they all have the same price. So it would be better if these flexible pricing strategies where they create a build your own bundle, where if you wanna just watch movies, then you can only pay for movies. If you're interested in sports and news, then you can only pay for those channels. The fourth one is to introduce the signature signal show maintenance program. This program is basically a way for DSTV to keep on updating the app and checking if everything is fine within the app. And also customers can update the app and mention the things that they want for changes into the app. I'll be moving on to the conclusion resolution.
Good morning, my name is Michelle and I will be summarizing the presentation. In conclusion, our group found that DSTV's main challenges stem from a steady decline in subscriber numbers, high pricing, and rising digital competition. like streaming platforms like Netflix and Showmax. To understand this, we to understand this we used the fishbone diagram. The main root causes we found were competition from streaming platforms, economic pressures like low affordability and high prices, technical pressures like low signals, and customer support delays. Then we also had a rigid subscription model that doesn't allow flexibility for customers. By applying the Scamper framework, practical and innovative solutions were developed to meet changing consumer expectations. These include flexible, mobile-friendly subscription models, hybrid streaming, satellite integration, and localized African content creation. Additionally, transforming DSTV's satellite infrastructure into community digital hubs enhances its social responsibility and regional relevance. Together, these strategies position DSTV to restore customer trust, improve satisfaction, and secure long-term competitiveness in evolving entertainment market. And that sums up our presentation. Thank you for your attention.
Is that your last slide? Go back to the model. Who was presenting the model?
Scamper or fishbone? Scamper model. Or
Let me see the model.
or fishbone.
Can you take me through it?
Alright, so this is the fishbone diagram. Basically, the fishbone diagram is to help to come up with
Who
problems
came
that
up with the diagram?
we did as a group.
Who came up with the fishbone concept model?
I introduced it to the group.
A lot of people are now designing the first time.
Yes.
Model
but
Wahama.
Ishikawa, who it belongs to?
Yes.
It's Ishikawa.
You are supposed to state the rule, the
Okay.
model, what was source, then you quote.
Yes.
Why?
Yes. So basically, this the fishbone diagram is to help determine what problems the organization is facing. So after recognizing the problems, which include rigid subscription model, product cannibalization, competition, microeconomic and regulatory environment, technical issues. Now you find the root causes of the problems, which is the poor installation and lost signals, expensive premium packages, and packages that are not customizable, and cannibalism and Showmax increased subscribers. Yes, so here with rigid subscription model, it's because DSTV doesn't have customizable packages. Its packages are rigid, which include premium, compact plus, and all of that. So people want to watch for what they pay for. This means that they do not offer diversity for people, the diversity that people want. And then with cannibalism of product, even though Showmax was supposed to bring diversity into the company, instead people migrated to Showmax instead of DSTV, which means that DSTV lost subscribers, which is to Showmax, because Showmax is cheaper and more affordable than DSTV. So under competition, rise of cheaper streaming platforms like Netflix, Amazon Video, and all of that, because they are cheaper and offer variety of content, macroeconomic and regulatory environment, currency depreciation, increased living costs, and inflation, which make people not to prioritize entertainment services like DSTV, so they end up losing subscribers. Technical issues, the poor installation and lost signals are mostly caused